All right. Good morning, everybody. Here we are. It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday, the 19th. All right. So normally we would have a lab today, but instead of a lab today, we have a project we're going to do. And this project is going to add points to your test you took, your cell structures test. So I'm going to share my screen here so we see what we're doing. All right. Here it comes. Okay. So our assignment we have today is our cell structure and function project. All right. So as it says, you will create a detailed full color drawing of either a plant or animal cell. It's your choice. All right. And you have to demonstrate your understanding of the cell structure and function. All right. So the drawing requirements, and this, you have plenty of time to do this. You need to take your time. So, one, you're going to choose plant or animal cell. It's going to be in full color. All right. You're going to have to color the whole thing. Yes, this is going to take some time. You will have an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, white to work on. You get one. So make sure you take your time. All right. All right. Must be neat and drawn carefully, and it must be scientifically accurate. All organelles must be clearly visible and proportional. Each organelle must be labeled with the line pointing to it. So think about how you're going to do it before you start putting it down on the paper. All right. Let's see. No, you may not use computer-generated drawings. You may not cut out prints that you've made. That will not work. It must be done by hand, and you can color it using colored pencils, markers, crayons. I've got paint, whatever. And there's other crafts that you can use. Okay. Information cards or organelles. Now, you can either do these on cards. I'll give you little cards, and you can cut them in half, or you can put this information on the back. Now, it has to be neat. I have to be able to read it. All right. So you'll create an individual card or a section on the back. It says minimum 3 by 5 card. It doesn't have to be that large, but it has to be large enough to get all the information on it legibly. You have to have the name of the organelle at the top, function of the organelle, and why the organelle is important to the cell. All right. All writing must be done by hand. You cannot print it out. So don't come up asking me, oh, can I send you this file? Can you print it out and I can cut it up? That doesn't work. All right. Organelles for an animal cell: the membrane, the nucleus, nucleolus, nuclear membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth, Golgi apparatus or Golgi body, Golgi complex, whatever you want to call it, lysosomes, the small vacuole for an animal cell, and centrioles. All right, for plant cells, you need a cell wall, cell membrane, nucleus, nucleolus, nuclear membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth, Golgi apparatus, body or complex, whichever you want to call it, chloroplast, large central vacuole, and plasmodesmata. Look that one up. All right, some helpful tips, and these are very helpful. Use a pencil to lightly sketch first, then go over with color, maybe a colored pencil of what you're going to color things, then begin to shade them in. All right, please stay inside the lines. The lines are your friends. All right, make your drawing large enough so that every organelle is clearly visible. All right, research the proper shape and location before you put it down. Don't just throw a bunch of stuff in a cell. That's not the way cells are. So be careful with what you're doing. Allow enough time to complete the project. You may not work as a group in this project. You've got to do this on your own. All right, there you go. All right, come on in. Yeah, I'm doing my videos. I record them on Zoom.